Hello, everybody. Today we are going to work on page 18 from Essential Elements Book 1. Got your bow, base, and book ready? Let's play. On page 18, we're going to work on putting it all together. That means doing left hand and bowing. So I want to do a couple bow exercises with you before we begin. First one is called set, wiggle, pull. We've done this before, but it's important to review it. So let's put our bow on the D string. And let's wiggle it back and forth. So the weight of my arm is actually moving the D string left and right. The D string and the bow. If you look closely, you can actually see the bow or the string moving left and right like this. If you look really closely. Now we pull. Lift, set. Wiggle the string left and right. Make sure you can move it with the weight of your arm and pull. Can you wiggle it up here at the upper half of the bow? This should almost feel like you're turning your right hand this way, and that can help you grab the string and pull. Now let's do the same exercise, but finger in E. One finger on the D string. Do the same exercise. Set, wiggle, pull. Wiggle, pull, up bow. Wiggle, pull, down bow. Wiggle, pull, up bow. Do it on an F sharp. Wiggle, pull. Wiggle, pull. That's the exercise. If you're getting this kind of sound when you're bowing, it almost sounds like a cow saying moo. That may be because you're not pushing down firm enough with your left hand. So you have to make sure you're pushing down really firmly with your left hand. And wiggle and pull the string. Okay, I'll be playing this at 60 beats per minute. Let's look at number 54, bowing G. In this exercise, we're only going to bow our open Gs. I'm just going to keep my left hand right here. Number 54, ready, go. Rest. 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 55, back and forth. We're going to be going two notes, G and F sharp. Let's look at the third measure before we play. The third measure wants us to tunnel. So I'm going to finger an F sharp, but I'm touching an F sharp with my left hand here. And I can still bow an open G. Can you play this third measure before we begin? G, F sharp. That's the trick to number 55. Once you can do that, let's play it. 55. 1, 2, beginning, go. Next, number 56, down and up. We're now going to play three notes in this line, G, F sharp, and E. As you practice this, be aware of your string crossings when you're bowing on the G string for G and you're bowing on the D string for F sharp and E. 56. 1, 2, ready, go. Tribal Lament. This song uses the notes E, then D, that's notes in the first measure. The second measure, we have E, then F sharp. The third measure, we have open G, then F sharp. In the fourth measure, look at the fourth measure, we have E, a rest, and a bow lift. This one has multiple parts to it. Let's pluck it first and then bow it. 57. Finger in E. 1, 2, pluck. 57. E, D, E, F sharp, G, F sharp, rest, repeat. Once you feel comfortable plucking it, let's grab our bows and bow it. Make sure you remember to bow lift on the repeat. Set your hands. 1, 2, ready, bow. Lift, repeat. 58, we're now going to be bowing notes on the G string. So at 58, we have bowing D. Let's find that note. It is third position on the bass. Remember, that is our first finger at the third stripe, second finger in the space, fourth finger on the fourth stripe. This is 58. Bowing D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 59 little steps. We have the note D in third position. This is our first finger on the first finger on the third stripe, fourth finger on the fourth stripe. That's D. And we have C sharp, which is 2 fingers. This is little steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the bottom, we have elevator down. This uses 4 notes. Let's finger and say each note to elevator down. We're not going to pluck it. We're just going to do the left-hand fingers, and I'm just going to hold my bow. Ready, say, and finger. D, C sharp, D. Rest. C sharp, C sharp, C sharp. Shift. B, A, B, B, A, A, A. Okay, the trick to elevator down is to shift during the rest in the second measure. Let's say the notes in the shift in the second measure. Find C sharp, say, and shift. Ready, second measure. C sharp, C sharp, C sharp, shift. That's the trick. This is elevator down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift. Page 18 will require some additional practice. It may take some time to play songs like Elevator Down number 60 and Tribal Lament number 57 and Down and Up number 56. Those are exercises or songs that use more notes. Here's a suggestion. I like to pluck and say the notes. I like to air bow like this and say the notes and do the fingering. So if I were air bowing and saying, this would be elevator down. This is air bowing and saying, or shadow bow and saying. Ready, go, D, C sharp, D, and then bowing it. So plucking, shadow bowing and saying, and bowing are 3 great exercises to help you with 56, 57, and 60.